Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the best center build in 2K25. This is going to be like the most meta type of build for the 2s and 3s court. So let me just show you what it looks like real quick. So you're going to make it a center, go 7 foot tall. And since we're this tall, we can also be really effective in the rec, especially with the stats we're about to get. It's basically like a triple double machine in the rec, but okay, so first let's start off with the close shot. Close shot's going to be an 82. We don't need it super high, but you know, we have other stats that bring it up a little bit, so that's why it's so high. Driving dunk is going to be a 70. That's just going to give us some decent dunk packages. You're not going to be driving too much with this build, but if you ever do like a pick and roll or something, this will be definitely nice to have. We're going to go 80 standing dunk. That's going to give us standing contact dunks, so we definitely want this. And then for the post control, we're going to actually put it up to an 87, just because this is the best kind of like bang for your buck attribute for post control, because you get that gold post up poet. And once we upgrade our other stats, we'll also get these badges as well. But yeah, so that's what we have for the finishing. The post control is going to be really nice for playmaking as well, but I'll show you in a minute. So this build actually does not have any shooting attributes. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but shooting isn't the most consistent in this game, so this build is kind of going off of the things that are really overpowered. So we're going to have high rebounding, high pass accuracy, so we're going to get every rebound, and we're going to have a crazy dimer just so everybody, you know, makes our shots, or our shots, so their shots off our passes. So pass accuracy, we're going to bring this to a 92. The reason I do 92 is just to get Hall of Fame dimer. The reason why you want Hall of Fame dimer is just because it's a tier 2 badge. So when you get your tier 2 max +1, you can use it on this to get legend dimer, which will be super helpful with your teammates. And we also get gold break starter for the rec, which will be very nice. But yeah, that is the playmaking. The interior, we're only going to bring it to about 82. You don't really need anything much higher than that. The steal, steal is a little bit important, so we're going to bring it to a 67. The reason why you want at least a little bit of steal is just because if you don't have the interceptor badge and someone throws a ball over you, you might get like a stun animation if you try to go for a lane steal. So this will actually give us a chance of getting a lane steal. Not only that, but we won't get stunned when they throw that steal or throw that pass. So next, for the block, we're actually going to go pretty high for the block. It's going to be a 93. It's going to give us gold paint controller, which will be super nice, especially against like a post score or something. We'll definitely have a good advantage there. For the rebounding, this is where it gets kind of crazy. We're going to go 94 for offensive and 94 for defensive. The reason why we're doing this is because we want 99 rebound on both sides. So when we get our cap breakers, that's what we're putting on. We're going to get legend rebound chaser. So that'll be super nice to have. Speed. This is pretty fast. 69 speed is pretty quick for a 7 foot player. So we're actually going to be very fast, and not only that, we're going to be extremely strong with a 91 strength, giving us Hall of Fame box out beast, which you can max +1 to legend. So you have legend box out beast, and you also get gold brick wall. And then we're going to upgrade the vertical to about a 76, and then you kind of just have some stats left over here, so you can put them wherever you want, but you know, vertical is nice just because you get that gold pogo stick. So yeah, that is the full build. Let me just show you. So this is the badge layout, but as you can see, you know, we're gonna get legend rebound chaser, we're also going to get that legend dimer, and then you can get legend box out beast. So this build's going to be pretty overpowered, especially on the 2s court. Imagine you have a sharpshooter that's extremely fast, just dribbling around your screens or running around your screens, and then you have this big man. In case he misses, you're guaranteed a rebound. You pass it out to him, he gets a huge boost from you passing it out to him because you're a dimer. So yeah, so these are the takeovers that you get. A takeover for this build that I recommend, you could do, honestly, the best one might be blockade, just because when someone gets stuck on your screen, um, like they'll get hit hard and it'll give your guard a lot easier chance to get open. So you could definitely go with that. You could go with barbecue chicken, but you don't really have a mid-range game, so it won't be super helpful. But unless you're good at finishing in the paint, you could always do that. See the future is decent as well, but we have a really high rebounding. I don't necessarily think we would need this. This one's an interesting one though. You get close shot, post control, and pass accuracy, and you get the Dishmaster takeover ability. So this one might be good to use as well on the twos or even the wreck. But honestly, I think the blockade one is the best just because you're gonna get your guard open every time when you have this takeover. But yeah, let's just see what the build ends up being. This is the full build, and it does get shades of Wilt Chamberlain, which is pretty crazy considering how athletic he was back in the day. But it's going to be a playmaking defensive anchor. But yeah, so that's the full build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.